Hey guys, what's up? Trying out my new phone, my HTC One, seeing how the camera reacts. Let's take a look at the tanks. Gonna walk you through 3 tanks today. Um, First thing I want to show you is something I found and what I think we all have as different boxes or places where you acquire and kind of keep or hoard, quote unquote, for lack of a better term, aquarium supplies. So when it comes convenient, you need to do a project, you have all this extra stuff. So I just found this brand new bubble counter check valve, 2-in-1. It's a it came with the can't see that probably very well, but Aquatech. There we go. The Aquatech Mini. Never used it, but I was just noticing that. You know, I got a new diffuser not too long ago, and I haven't been running a check valve, which is pretty stupid actually. Never had an issue, but you know, just in case there's an issue, it's pretty dumbass not to run a check valve. So the camera looks sweet on my end. I hope these pictures are really nice and crystal clear. You know, fully high def, really nice camera. You gotta love the clown loaches, man. Love me some clown loaches. So the next tank I'm going to show you is my Bosemani fry tank. I have probably 30 Bosemani fry. There's the pops. About a month ago I extracted him and his lady from my planted tank here, and I set them up shop in a little private motel hotel setup upstairs in my office. They're really easy to breed. If you have a pair of Bosemanis, I recommend trying it out. It's real simple. You basically just quarantine them. I up the temperature to about 82. I run this tank around 78 or so. Got the rose lines, whatever you want to call them, torpedo barbs. Got 5 of them in there. But anyways, the Bosemanis are easy to breed, and I'm thinking about taking even though I love these Iranians, I just don't have enough tank space, taking the Iranians and their turquoise back to my local fish store, keeping the torpedo barbs in here, probably taking out these black neons or the black tetras here, just because this is only a 55 gallon. You know, even though I have high filtration on this, I have a Aqua Clear 70, and then I have the Eheim Echo Pro that is rated, I want to say, for up to a 60 gallon tank. So high filtration, but still I want to have a Bosemani and Roseline tank. So, you know, I mean, there are different guys on YouTube that have big planted tanks with all Bosemanis, and you guys know how sick they look. For sure, they look really nice. So let me go upstairs. I'm just figuring out this new phone, so excuse the travel here. I'm gonna go take a look at the fry tank. See if we can get them, move this light over a bit here. You know, I just basically have a sponge filter and a small little Aqua Clear on there. And there's quite a few Bosemani fry. Have a little snail problem in this tank here, all the snail. If you can see if we can get a close-in of these snail eggs. Can't get it to focus, but anyways. Those are all Bosemani fry. You know, probably 2-3 weeks down the road, they might start be maybe a month down the road. Might start be big enough to sex the males from the females. Obviously, the males are more desirable in the tank. But as you can see, they're doing quite well, very healthy. I actually do a water change about every 2 days on this tank. Change about 20, 30, sometimes even 40% of the water out. These fish shit all the time, man. They're incredibly messy, and I feed them quite a bit, trying to get them to grow fast, so you know, gotta change that water out. Alright, last and final tank is the bedroom tank. Not doing so great, as you can see. Obviously, the need for a water change. I'm going to put a Eheim canister filter on this tank here pretty soon. I mean, it's that piece of wood in the middle. Honestly, it was outrageously expensive at the local fish store. But I put all that Java fern on there. You know, it was just a basic piece of wood. It's a sick piece of wood now. It's old school looking. Looks like an old growth piece of wood. Just kind of random hodgepodge of fish in here. Got the one Australian rainbow, a couple tetras. You know, I'm just keeping this tank. Obviously, it's nothing too special besides the, you know, the dwarf sage carpet's nice. It's been growing for, shoot, 7 months in there. I rarely change the water out of this tank. You know, maybe. Obviously, it's due for a change and top up. I change the water maybe once every 3 weeks, once every month. So, all right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Later.